serious. Here's a man who's undertaking a serious task, and he's doing it all for charity. He's done it before, and it's obviously not completely worn him out, because he's going to do it again on Saturday the 9th of September. He's going to play 7 gigs in 7 different venues in one day for charity. His name is Steve Adams, and he's in the studio this morning. Nice to see you, Steve.
Good morning, Benzie. How are you?
I'm all right. Thank you very much for coming in. You've done this before. Take us back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Why did you start doing this?
Yeah, where it was many, many years ago. In 2005, I lost a close friend to cancer. Where it was, it's just, you're milling about, you're wanting to put something back into charity and stuff like that. And I came up with the idea after sifting through a load of old VHS videos, and I come across a video of Status Quo doing so many gigs in a day for, I think it was Nordoff Robbins or something like that. And I had a word with one of my friends, and I said, I've got an idea, and I said, so many gigs in one day, raise some money for a cancer charity or something like that. And he says, yeah, give it a go. So the following year, I put it together, 2006, and it was fairly successful. Raised money for the Daisy Appeal and Cancer Research UK, and then it was kind of successful, so I did it again the following year, and then 2009, 2011 kind of put the idea to bed, couldn't really do nothing with it, and this year I just came up with the idea of putting it together again and then making it more, getting live music involved, not only singing with backing tracks and stuff like that. And a lot of friends have helped me on the way, and it's all ready and set to go for Saturday, 9th of September.
Okay, we'll tell people the venues and the bands playing with you and where they can catch you and everything like that. And what charities are you doing it for this year?
This year it's going to Cancer Research UK and Macmillan.
Right, okay. Yeah. And how much have you, this is the 5th time out, how much have you raised?
In total so far, we've just got, I think it's £5,077 in total for various cancer charities, and the last time we did it for the British Heart Foundation, that was somebody else just asked me one night after a few drinks, why don't you do it again? And,
right, there you go. Your resistance was low, and you thought, right, okay, well, credit to you for doing Praise or Grumble today, so you deserve great praise for doing it. So what's the setup? Where do you start and where do you finish, and where do you go in between?
Well, this time we're starting, it's always in and around the whole area. This time we're starting at the Bluebell in Sprotely. I'm doing an acoustic show with a good friend of mine, Matt Harvey, who's he's been involved with it from day one. He was the one I had the original discussion with, and he's doing an acoustic show with me. Then I'll be going up to the 4 in Hand on Holderness Road doing a solo show, and then I've got another.
That's between 4 and 4:30.
Yeah, 4 and 4:30, and then from there 5:30 till 6 at the Crooked Billet, and that's another acoustic show with a very good friend of mine, Mr. Ryan Mosley, who's currently doing the open mic scene and stuff like that. And then from there, the New Cleveland Club on Cleveland Street, 7:15 to 7:45, and then 3 Tons, 8:30 till 9.
Is that your big journey? That's the big journey from Cleveland Street to Boothbury Road.
Yeah, and it's
mind you, the traffic won't be too bad at that time.
Not
and
it's
a Saturday. Yeah.
It is, yeah, and then from then on. From 9:30 till 10:30, playing the Queen's Top of Princess Ave.
I love the band you're playing with. Who are you I love the name of the band you're playing with at 9:30 to 10:30 at the Queen's on Queen Road.
That's the band I'm in with friends of mine and what have you. So they're setting up, and the Fat Spaniels.
Spaniels.
I'll be joining the Fat Spaniels for an hour at the Queen's. Right. Yeah.
What sort of stuff do the
Fat Spaniels do? Rock covers band, and we go through a phase of like taking 80s classics and rocking them up a bit. Right. We've got like versions of like Hungry Like the Wolf and Video Killer Radio Star, making them a little bit louder than they was originally intended.
Right, okay.
So
10:30 you finish at the Queen's, and then you're heading back out east to where you started.
Yeah, back to the Bluebell. That's a pub in Sprotely that my wife runs. So I'm actually going home for the first time, because when I've done it before, I've usually been miles away from home when I've finished. Right. So
it's clever that you've learned. 5th time you've learned.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about a taxi or anything like that.
No. This time, and as well, we've got coach a lot of people on board with us this time. Yeah, I mean I got I rang up various coach companies, to give it, and Ellie Rose coach company. They've been kind enough to sponsor us.
Well, great.
So,
great. So you've got a ready-made audience coming with you.
Yeah. So I've informed all the venues.
Right.
You need to staff it. It's quite amply.
Yeah. So because they'll be thirsty.
Yeah.
So it's an awful long journey from the Four in Hand on Holderness Road to the Crooked Billet, isn't it? It's an awful long journey. They'll be thirsty after that long journey, won't they?
It depends how many they've had to drink, doesn't it?
It sounds good. And how are you doing it? Are you on the back of a pizza delivery motorbike, or you got the classic rock and roll white Transit?
No, I'll be the first few. I'll be driving with a friend of mine who's going to help me equipment wise.
Yeah.
And then from then on, equipment is kind of set up at every other venue anyway. I've got a great team of people that are helping me out and other artists and stuff like that, where the equipment's already sorted. So I'll be joining the people on the merry bus, I will call it at that time.
So if people want to see you, then starts 2:30 at the Bluebell, Sproatley. 4 o'clock, Four in Hand on Holderness Road. This is all on Saturday, 9th of September. 5:30, the Crooked Billet on Holderness Road.
Yeah.
7:15, New Cleveland Club on Cleveland Street. 8:30, the Three Tons on Boothbury Road, opposite the old Boothbury Park. 9:30, the Queens with the Fat Spaniels. I love that. It's a great name, that. And you got to love a band called the Fat Spaniels. And 11:30, back solo slot. Finally, back home at the Bluebell on Main Road in Sproatley. If people want to other than supporting you in terms of coming along and putting money in a bucket or whatever, is there a website or anything where people can make a contribution?
I've never actually done the sponsorship thing, for the simple reason it's usually down to me to go around chasing people for money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So what it is, I've got a team of people that my wife organises going around with buckets and stuff like that, collections, and they're going around, shaking buckets as I'm performing and stuff like that. But also this time, for the first time, via the Facebook page, if people go on Facebook and type in Steve Adams Rock Till You Drop, there's details on how to donate online via a Virgin Money giving page, which will go direct to the charity once it's online if they can't make it on the day.
Okay, you're getting praise from Sparky John. Praise for Steve Adams from Sparky John. Well done, Mr. Ray.
Thank you very much, Sparky John.
There you go. And hopefully Sparky John and lots of people will turn up. Have you done 7 before?
I've done 8 in 10 hours I did before, but this time the reason I'm not doing any more is because I'm doing the same amount of singing, but it's 7 this time, because at the end of the day I'm playing with a band. There's obviously a lot of equipment to set up, and it just seems to be like a complete waste of time to set up all that equipment just for an hour, just for like a 30-minute spot. So when I'm with a band, we're doing 60 minutes.
How do you keep your voice sort of so you can keep it freshish?
I've never really had any trouble vocally. No, and I've been doing this for nearly 20 years now, and I've never really suffered vocally. But there's always a first time. So if I just
want 7 gigs is quite a lot of.
I'll be a bit hoarse on the Sunday. I won't be going to church in the morning.
Right, but you'd be fine for the final song. And are you doing a different set in every pub? Or
It's completely different. Yeah.
How many songs is that then?
I wouldn't like to say at the moment.
Roughly. Roughly, how many songs are you going to have to learn then?
There's probably maybe about 50 songs in there.
Right.
Maybe more. But it's one of those. It's as soon as I start, the stopwatch goes on, and I've got time to stick another one in. That kind of thing. So, but it's a pretty tight schedule.
How do you remember all the lyrics?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's songs that I'm not too familiar with. I do need a prompt, but it's
there'll be a bit of humming and stuff like that. La 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 la. Steve, it's nice to meet you. I wish you all the best with
Thank
it.
You so much.
Steve Adams at Facebook, Rock Till You Drop.
Steve Adams, Rock Till You Drop on Facebook.
Right, okay. And from the Bluebell back to the Bluebell, Saturday the 9th of September, 7 gigs in one day, all for charity. Nice to meet you, Steve.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No worries.